the next couple of days, we're in Uluwatu, which is an area, not a town, but an area on the peninsula of Bali. We just arrived at Suluban Beach. There's supposed to be like a really nice beach, and then it's a very popular spot for surfers at Blue Point, and there's supposed to be a shipwreck. And the entrance to get inside this area was 10,000 for the motorbike. Yeah. Okay, so we are past the parking area here. There seems to be single fin Uluwatu with a stunning view, I would imagine, while you're having lunch. Whoa. Then you can watch all the surfers. It's an interesting way down to the beach. Look at that spot. Wow, you can see right in there, like the water, like right off this dining spot. There's the water kind of rushing in there. Right up for the beach is Jeffry warungs, which is we read had like a pretty good review, so we're gonna go and grab a lunch there. Yeah, it's supposed to be super affordable, and it's quite famous, probably because it's got like this amazing view of the surfers below. Well, that would be a sweet place to sit. We ordered up like a feast here. We have some veggie tacos for 50K and a falafel bowl for 55. We've been really enjoying watching like all the surfers. It's like you could stay here all day and just watch people surfing. Yeah, it kind of snakes down through shops and restaurants all the way down to the beach. What an interesting beach. And it's also good that we're here at low tide, because otherwise I think this fills up all with water. This is the spot where the surfers come in to get into the water. I think this is it. This is the beach too. Maybe when the tide's even lower, you get a bit more beach. Whoa, the water's pretty rough. I don't think I'd go swimming here. There's another warung right up there. We're going to the Hatch next, which is a popular bar restaurant at night. But on Sundays, they have an artisan market. And as you can see, we're right in town right now, and it's like super busy with tons of people and traffic. This place is crazy. The entrance was pretty crazy because everybody was stopping there, and it created this bottleneck and you couldn't get through. Otherwise, once you're in here, it's beautiful. There's tons of like plants. I just love how they built everything around the tree. It's like you feel like you're in a tree house, really. There seems to be like a lot of like necklaces, women's clothing, dresses, bikinis, lots of like shell bowls and necklaces and things like that. Just off the main road, like about 100 meters from the Hatch, was the Alchemy. It's supposed to be a nice little cafe that we read good reviews about, so we're gonna go grab a coffee. And bonus, it's got AC. Bali is humid. It's hot here. Very hot and humid. There's also a restaurant. There's a yoga meditation center as well. So you're just here for cappuccino, and Milen's gonna get an ice cream. It's like a place where like all the ingredients are organic and fresh. It's like a kind of a healthy spot.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to cool down too much because the AC is only for the store. So we are going to go to Nyang Beach to cool off. It's an interesting entrance for a beach because you feel like you're coming through kind of a hotel area in the middle of nowhere, and then you go down this path, and to be honest, I'm not even sure we're the right place, but there was a sign that said beach that way.
So the path really isn't that far, but looks like there's a decent, there's got to be a good hike down. We are high up right now.
Yeah, we are very high up. Okay, it didn't say anything about a hike, but yep. We're still super high up. You definitely need running shoes to come down. Uluwatu is basically built on a big rock, and so that's why we're high up everywhere. You have to kind of come down the cliff to get to the ocean.
Probably about a good 10-minute hike down, and very slippery, very rocky, jagged rocks the whole way.
Yeah, it's not that bad coming down, but going back up I think is going to be
it'll be
a good workout because it's hot. Thankfully it's in the shade though.
Yeah, just the slippery rocks all the way.
So beautiful beach. Unfortunately the tide is out, so might be a bit harder to swim. There's an old shipwreck on the beach too. And it seems to go on forever, this beach. It's very nice. There's a bit of garbage though. Otherwise it's a nice beach. There's barely anybody here. For our stay here in Uluwatu, we're staying at the Padang. The location is excellent, walking distance to everything, and there's like these amazing pools. This is one of the pool with the courtyard. There's another pool with some little bungalow wooden huts. Our room is a little bit simple, but it's perfect for what we need. We have like this balcony facing the pool, and then a big bed.
We're heading to the Uluwatu Temple. Really hot with the sarong on the whole time. There's no way for your legs to get rid of the heat. And unfortunately you can't get up to like the praying section where it kind of looks like a pagoda. It's not a pagoda, but you can't get up there because it's closed off. It's for praying only. And 150,000 to go to the Kak dance at night. 50,000 each to get in, and also $1,000 for parking. So if you could beat the crowds and the buses, it's worth going to see.
There's not too much to see without the dance.
It's a quick little. You can also get a tour by a guide that will explain to you a lot more.
And the monkeys are insanely aggressive here. We are at Padang Beach, which is another popular beach right into town. We're just on the bridge right now, and it's kind of like a lookout where you can see surfers and you have a better view of the beach. So we're gonna try and go down, and you have to pay an entrance fee. I'm not quite sure how much it is. We'll have to go see.
2 please. So 15,000 each to get in.
The beaches in Uluwatu all have like this very interesting entrance. So you come down the steps and then you go down this like dark...
It's like a cave.
Dark cave. There's a bunch of monkeys, and I am now very afraid of monkeys, so I'm holding on tight to my sunglasses so I don't lose them again.
It's actually a small beach. It's busy though. There's a lot going on down here.
Big
Looks-
spot for surfing here.
Yeah, a lot of surfers out there. And it looks like you could rent boards and get surf lessons here. I wasn't expecting this. It's a small beach, but lots going on here. This guy's blessing this group.
It's a good beach if you're surfing, but I don't think that's for us exactly to like set up shop for the day. So we're gonna try and find some more beaches. We're at the Cashew Tree. There are tons of options here to eat great food, amazing restaurants everywhere. You could spend like days and days and days and not run out of option. I think we're mainly here because I like the name, the Cashew Tree, and they have some good vegetarian, vegan options, some meat too as well.
So we were able to get like a good vegetarian, had like a power plate, and then had a tempeh, kind of like a
Mexican
bowl
bowl.
mix, which both looks really good. A little bit more expensive here. This was 90,000, and Yuan's was.
I think it was 90 as well.
So we noticed like if you have like a higher end restaurants that are more have like a edge to them, are definitely a lot more expensive than obviously like the typical warongs that you can find.
We are at Thomas Beach. Well,
Thomas Beach, yeah.
we think we are anyways.
Yeah. So we took a pretty rough path off the main road, which was definitely the wrong way. And then we discovered there was actually kind of like a paved path that we were able to jump on and then get ourselves here. So
Which
we made
was-
it here. It was just a rough ride.
So there's a
So,
few steps.
Yeah, we're definitely high up on this one again.
But from what I read, there's only a few short steps, it said. Not a massive hike. We are still pretty high up.
Yeah, definitely high up here.
And the tide looks to be
Out.
low,
Yeah.
so it doesn't look too swimmable, but we'll still go see.
So definitely another odd entrance to the beach through like almost like a construction site, and it's a rough go. And it's not sand, it's just small rocks and shells here.
And like little
uh,
pebbles.
Yeah. This beach is a little bit more rougher.
I can't say this is my favorite.
Yeah. It's
There's-
a different style here for sure. It doesn't look very great to swim either, because if the tide was in, you'd be trekking over all of that.
It's probably
It's a bit-
much nicer when the tide is in.
It's a bit quieter, like down at the far end, but there are places to, looks like some bars and a couple cafes so you can get something to eat and chill. We arrived at Balangan Beach. It took about 25 minutes to get here from like the downtown portion, so we're gonna go see what this place is all about.
All of these places never have like the best entrance for when it comes to beaches. You always feel like you're in the wrong spot. Is
Seems
this
to be
the way
a-
through?
A bike parking down here, so there must be something.
Okay, maybe we parked too far up. Hey, there we go. We're in the right spot. This looks actually very nice.
And not a crazy hike down. Looks
No.
like there's about maybe like 25 steps, so it's pretty reasonable.
Now that's a really nice beach actually. That might be the nicest one we've seen so far. If you pretend that you don't see all the garbage that's right here. Otherwise, the sand over there is really nice.
And there's like no one here.
No.
Actually, a few more people than it looked from around the corner, but this is still a really nice spot. You can definitely find a spot on the beach to yourself. At this end, there's no one.
No.
And even if like the further down, there seems to be like lots of beach bars, and there's even this place that has like a nice like patio and stuff. Should we go to Jimmy's Beach Cafe? Is that the plan? So at the end of Balangan Beach, which we're at the other end, you can see the kind of the point which we were at is Jimmy Beach Cafe, which is this super posh cafe, and it's dead right now. So we stopped to, I can come get a coffee. I'd read about this place, just had great views and a good stop to come have a drink or a bite to eat. This is our last video here in Bali. We'll see you next week.